All right, everybody, what's going on? Hopefully you didn't miss me there for that couple minutes I was away. Thought they were going to go with Becky versus Charlotte in our main event. Looks like they're going with a Shield reunion and Roman Reigns return match in the main event, which makes sense. So instead, we're getting Becky and Charlotte. They are both in the ring. What's going on out there, world? It's your boy, Tommy on the spot. Thanks so much for checking us out here on Watch Along Wrestling. This is the live stream reaction for Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, WWE Fastlane 2019. If you guys are just joining us for the first time tonight, we already have 2 live stream reaction videos up. You can go ahead and link us up with the Usos versus Shane McMahon and The Miz for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team titles. And also, what match just went off the air a minute or two ago, the triple threat match for the world title between Daniel Bryan, Mustafa Ali, and Kevin Owens. It was a triple threat match, made a triple threat match, and Mustafa Ali was inserted into that match upon his return. But now here we go. Charlotte working on the knee of Becky Lynch. Both are already in the ring. And if Charlotte wins this match or loses, she is in the WrestleMania main event against everyone's favorite person in the world right now, Ronda Rousey, for the Raw Women's Championship. If she loses and Becky Lynch wins, Becky is added to that match, and the match becomes a triple threat at WrestleMania between Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. And they're now really telling the story of Becky's her injury. And I'm guessing this is the same injury from Royal Rumble, right? When Nia Jax injured Becky's leg when she was taken out. The live chat is open if you guys are watching along on the WWE Network. Let me know what you think as we go along. We'll end this one, and then we'll be back for the main event as well, the Shield reunion. Kind of the one last ride for the Shield as they take on the team of Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. Might be the first ever main event in WWE history for Baron Corbin, at least on a pay-per-view. Becky continuing now to get some punishment delivered by Charlotte. Charlotte has the leg ring kind of brought back there on kind of a half Boston Crab as Becky's trying to power her way out. Charlotte now adding even more insult to injury as she takes her forearm and starts to ride it across the back of the head of Becky Lynch. Becky now trying to get out of this hold a bit. We are currently utilizing the YouTube mobile in order to go live here. So if this doesn't hold up, I do apologize, but we did pretty good with the Daniel Bryan match. That's the reason why we're kind of a little all over with doing specific streams. And I also just feel like a 4-hour stream is tough to rewatch. So that's why we're doing these match by match. You're able to go and match them up exactly with the match that you rewatch if you're not able to watch this live. So Becky now is down and out already, and he figured this was going to be kind of the way that this match went, with Charlotte kind of really working on the leg of Becky Lynch there. Becky in a lot of pain as Charlotte continues to work over that leg. Now Becky trying to kick out of it with a couple of kicks, and does eventually break this Boston half crab. Now Becky now trying to get herself back up, utilizing that second rope to do so. Charlotte now trying to make sure she's not bleeding as Becky takes Charlotte to the outside. Charlotte Flair now coming back, going after Becky, pulling her to the outside, but grabs that leg, smashing it along the apron right there. Another smash to the leg there of Becky, and Charlotte really working over that leg of Becky Lynch. Wonder if we're going to get a Ronda. I'm interested to see if we get a Ronda appearance here, because I thought that Ronda was supposed to be doing a 2 pay-per-view deal with the folks at Mortal Kombat, where she was going to come out as Sonya Blade, who Ronda is voicing in the new Mortal Kombat. Oh, Charlotte now takes out with a chop block to the knee of Becky Lynch. Becky is down and trying to kind of recover here. Charlotte pointing to the WrestleMania sign as everybody boos her pretty fiercely. I'm wondering, and maybe you guys can help me out with this, that WrestleMania sign is the logo for WrestleMania in New York. Why is there a Big Sunshine logo? I have no idea why that's there. Why is it not like the Statue of Liberty or the World Trade Tower? A lot of different things they could have gone with, but instead they went with the sunshine, which is kind of similar to the logo they used for when WrestleMania was in Orlando, which made sense. It's a Sunshine State in Florida, which New York, I can tell you from being here, is certainly not. And Charlotte now is trying to regain some of the feeling in her leg. She's trying to run it off as she goes over to Becky in the corner. Becky now back in Charlotte with a big Ric Flair-like chop to Becky. Another big chop to Becky in the corner. And now the crowd really getting into it with woo chants. It'd be interesting to see if Ric Flair continues to insert himself and get involved in the storyline between Batista and Triple H. They announced earlier in the night that tomorrow night, Batista and Triple H will be doing a face-to-face altercation on Raw. We'll be on and streaming live for the final hour of Raw tomorrow night. So definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so you could join us for that. And who knows, maybe that's when their altercation will take place. Live stream, final hour of Raw tomorrow night, right here on Watch Along Wrestling. Now Charlotte really pounding on Becky as Becky's now down to her knees. Charlotte goes for something, but Becky goes for a roll-up. And already, by the way, you can tell the crowd is out of it. They are wiped. WWE has done a number on this crowd. This is a crowd that was all about The Miz. They wanted her... Oh, big, nice kip up from Charlotte Flair. Making it look easy as the crowd gives her some woo. But a tough day for the crowd here. You know, they were all about the Miz. He comes out. He loses his tag title match. His partner turns on him. Shane lays him out in front of his dad. They get teased that Kofi Kingston's going to be inserted into the world title match, only to see him instead get inserted into a handicap match against the Bar, and that doesn't go well for him. Then they see the world title match actually happen. It's again promoted as a triple threat, and they get no Kofi Kingston. So they've done a number on this crowd. You can't really blame them if the crowd is a little pooped or a little annoyed. Even though I think, for the most part, it's been a pretty solid event. Let me know what you've thought about the show down in the comment section or in the live chat. I feel like Fastlane's been pretty solid. Oh, boy, Charlotte kind of goes to step on the forehead of Becky Lynch and slips. Now Becky trying to kick from kind of a horizontal base there on her back, while Charlotte now climbs to the top rope, goes for a moonsault. But no, Becky pushes her off, and Charlotte goes face first into that barricade on the outside. Becky continuing to kind of pull herself up there. Now they're teasing that this is going to end in a count-out, which I would be very surprised if this ended in a count-out. That would do nothing for Becky Lynch whatsoever if they gave this a count-out victory. But nonetheless, they're getting up for it. They're up to 7, and now Charlotte's regaining herself, getting back in the ring. That was a very silly tease. Now, looks like Becky is getting ready for the disarmer. She has Charlotte in it. Someone over in, Charlotte now goes over and, she has the figure 8 in on Becky Lynch. Let's just kill the crowd entirely, have Becky tap out, call it a night. Oh, but there she comes! In the Sonya Blade outfit, like I suggested. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And she's now attacking Becky. She's trying to go for, I believe, a DQ, which is pretty silly. And there you go. It's a DQ. Becky Lynch is disqualified and in the WrestleMania main event. Pretty lame. Not gonna lie, that was pretty lame, but I don't know. Let's hold on here, because I'm thinking we're getting somebody to come out here. And we... As the crowd just realized that Becky Lynch is now heading to WrestleMania and she's in the main event and popped for that, but...
Could have just skipped this whole thing.
Yeah, could have just skipped, exactly.
Could have skipped this entire part of the storyline that took up 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. This will be longer, I feel like. But so Becky now in the match. It's now a triple threat. Let's wait and see, though. Something tells me this is not the end of the story. If so, this is a little ridiculous. But Ronda now turning back and pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Couldn't care any less. Becky should not be... Now, Becky as this badass character should not be laying there like she's thrilled with this victory. Yes, she's going to WrestleMania, but that is pretty silly. And so Becky Lynch going to WrestleMania.
Stephanie might do a Ronda versus Charlotte for the spot.
Yeah. My brother-in-law just said Stephanie might do Ronda versus Charlotte for the spot now. And maybe we'll get to our first original match. That was, pretty lame, considering that was a match I think a lot of people wanted to see. It had high expectations. Becky's going to WrestleMania, though, I guess. So I guess that's good coming out of it, but not feeling that one, guys. Got to be honest. Now, again, we'll wait, because let's see if anything changes here with, you'd assume, either Vince or Stephanie would come out and restart the match. Why wouldn't they? Wouldn't it make sense for them to come out and restart this match? They've tried to screw Becky at every turn. Becky gets hit here by Ronda, gets backdoored into the match. Really ridiculous. That was... I don't know about that one, guys. That was rough. We'll be back here in a little bit. That is going to do it for us right now, though, on Watch Along Wrestling. And we'll be back in a bit for the main event. The Shield coming back to take on Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. I will see you guys in a bit.
Oh, Becky won?
Becky won. Yeah, they had...